This unit before us is the Ultimate Urban Garden, or we call it the TUUG. It can be used to do gardening in and vermicomposting all in the same unit itself. It comes pre-assembled as you see here, and this is a 3-tray TUUG, so we have 3 trays that come along with it and the lid for the worms. The first thing you need to do is figure out where you want to place this, either indoors or out. If you're going to put it indoors, what you'll want to do is put a liner in the bottom of it, just some plastic. So you'll put the plastic Visqueen in so it doesn't leak around the legs, because that is the way it drains right now. So once you put the plastic in, then you're going to want to drill a hole down here in the low end, because we've sloped the floor so that it could drain out that. After you've figured out where you want to place it, either indoors or outdoors, we're going to be putting this one outdoors. So we're not going to put the plastic in it, we're just going to start putting the dirt in it right now. This is the dirt that we have of the potting mix that we got from our local hardware store. And we're just going to fill the bottom part of the TUUG with that. You'll want to keep filling it up to about to the halfway level right here. As you're filling the potting mix into the TUUG, what you'll want to do is figure out where you want to put your trays. So you can do a variety of areas. You can put them all throughout the middle, and that will give you some deep-rooted plants that can go into the front and behind them. Or you can slide them all to the back and have a bigger area to put your deep-rooted plants in. But what you need to do is decide where you want to put your trays. So what we're going to do is stick them just like this right here. And then we're going to fill this part in with some more material. What's important is to make sure that the level is high enough so when you put the tray that's having the worms in it, make sure that it touches the material, the potting soil down below. That way the worms have a way to go down into your TUUG and to go throughout your vegetable garden or your flower garden, whatever you have planted in there, and perpetually fertilize your garden as you're feeding the food waste to the worms. So now that we have this tray with our lettuce in it, we have an open area in the front that we can plant deep-rooted plants in there or whatever we want, flowers or carrots or onions. But actually what we're going to do is we're going to put some more lettuce in here so it's uniform. So you got one of these little tools here. Just make a hole, and this is how simple it is to plant your garden. Just make a hole, take your plant that you want to put in there, put it down in the hole, and voila, it's finished. Now we'll put the second one in. We also supply a box of worms and bedding to go with your TUUG, whether it's a 2-tray or 3-tray TUUGs. This is important. This bedding material has the whole ecosystem for the worms, the baby worms and the microbes, the large worms, the whole ecosystem. So we just pour this in here and that'll get you started with the worms. You'll just want to flatten this out so it's nice and smooth, and then get a sheet or a section of newspaper and you'll use it as a blanket on top. So you'll just place it on top and cover in the worms. So when you go to feed, you'll just lift the corner of the newspaper up, put the food source underneath, put it back down, and then place the lid on top of the TUUG like that, and you're done.